Alright, so I want to show you guys why people stockpile on these items called, oops, legendary spheres. Hang on, there we go. Something happened with my OBS right there. See that? Well, that dude went away, but anyways. If we look at my cement wheels, oh, one more story high, hang on. Okay, that failed. These are my cement wheels. There are 9 per wheel, 8 to 9 stations, benches per wheel. There are about 10 of them, so we're looking at 90 benches. Every single one of these benches individually can produce 2,000. It says 199, but you gotta times by 10, so almost 2,000. So we're just gonna round up. And how I use these wheels is I hop in the middle, scroll down, do this. Hopefully they have a quality of life where I don't have to scroll down every single time. And this is like peak automation because the level 5 crafters, handiworkers, blow through this like there's no tomorrow. So like I said, every single, like pretty much each of these benches, each of these cement wheels can produce 9 times 2,000. Is that 18,000? Almost 20,000 cement. That's actually not bad right there. And if you do that for every single one of these wheels, which is kind of tedious, but it does get the job done rather quickly, you're looking at a good looking 200k cement, right? 20k per wheel, 10 wheels, yeah. So, and if we look here, overall cement, I'm at 50k. So I did use up a large chunk of them for my legendary spheres. Okay, and that's pretty much why you have these the massive pounds of cement. You really need a lot of cement so that you can get a lot of spears, okay? I've kind of been slacking in Power World here and there, so I haven't been able to get a lot of spheres in general. Wait, I need to find out which one of these. Hang on. Yeah, so but anyways, yeah, so I have like 1 to 2 Anubis handiworkers. Normally I only run 1 per like base just because level 5 handiwork is such a game changer for all building needs and whatnot. But yeah, this is pretty much why you see people have a lot of cement, right? Now we're gonna talk about why people use cement. Alright, so you see all these dudes bringing around these purple things. Those are the legendary spheres. What these spheres are good for is that they sell for 45.20 on the default price, but after default price they sell at 63.20, 63.68, something like that. So it's about 6.3 thousand gold after you add in the sales teams, which is the 40% discounts and sales gain. Now something to note is that 5 cement per sphere, 5,000 per 1k. Okay, now the reason why people make all these legendary spheres is because it's profitable, very profitable. It's probably the most efficient, I'd say. Some people like to go with the gold route where they actually have a bunch of these sort of, where is it? It's like a gold assembly line. Here we go, gold coin assembly line. So what you do in this is that you put in an ingot and it creates 100 worth of gold per ingot. So if I did 10,000 of it, it'd give me, I think, 1 million. And then they would just keep on printing off gold. Now here's the difference, okay? I kind of like the legendary sphere farm a little more. Obviously the gold assembly line is a lot less maintenance involved because you have to keep on, you know, fleshing out, getting a lot of fragments, which I get from my cooling base, which I probably will be destroying soon. But yeah, we're going back to cement. This is why you need a lot of cement. Cement, 5k per sphere. Now, did I put it on this one over here? Any of these empty? Yeah, so something to note is that these next higher level spheres sell for the same exact price as a legendary sphere. I'll show it on screen somewhere. But they all sell for the same amount, and it's kind of annoying. Cement is used for the red ultra and legendary spheres, so the hyper, ultra, and legendary. But then when you get into the ultimate and the exotic, it goes it doesn't cost any cement. But these are for endgame captures, right? It's not really endgame captures, it's just for easier captures, so to speak. We see how it costs hexalite, and hexalite is kind of a necessity, right? And power metal. What happened to my ingots? I had 40,000 of them. Did I not? Anyways, look at these furnaces. This is how I supply my you see? So if you translate that, 2 ores per 1 ingot, if we're going to the gold assembly line, so that goes like 250k, 250,000, so 250,000 times 100. I'm not sure if that's 250 mil or, let me see, 250,000 times 100. No, yeah, that's 25 mil. That's not even worth it, bro. This will translate into a lot more money. Because if you look at it, this costs 2 ingots, so that's 400. Wait, what? 1 ingot is 100 gold, right? So this is 400 gold, yeah. So it's much better, much more worth to just put in all the ore into either fragments or ingots. I think the most cost-efficient method is to just funnel ore into the furnace and then hand buy fragments, because they're 20 gold each, right? If they're 20 gold each, yeah, you're only looking at 40 gold worth of fragments. So they certainly buffed that up quite a bit, because they used to be like 200 gold, and it was a massive issue with the low-level players, new players in general, because lots of the PAL materials would be like, if you're talking about these two, these all use fragments. I don't think the mill does. Yeah, these all use fragments, and these are the most used items when it comes to low level leveling up, low levels playing, right? So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is why cement is a necessity, and some other tips here and there. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Peace. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh no, I'm all out of fragments. Whatever will I do? Oh, I know. I'll just go make some more. Look at this monstrosity. Okay, someone didn't do their job. Am I still recording? Wait, is this one not toggled? It's not, that's why. Okay, peace.